Friends, welcome to Abhivyakti India's Future Classroom. In today's episode of quantitative aptitude, we are once again coming with a mixed bag, and this time again we have taken questions from RBI Grade B officers pre-examination 2015, which was held in the month of September 2015. Here is the first question on the screen, that a trader sells an items to a retailer at 20% discount but charges 10% on the discounted price for a delivery and packaging. The retailer sells it for rupees 2046 more, thereby earning a profit of 25%. At what price had a trader marked the item? Friends, let the marked price be 100 and he gives a discount of 20%, and therefore 20% of 100 is minus 20, and so the selling price becomes 80 rupees. But on this discounted price he charges 10% for delivery and packaging. So 10% of 8 is 80 is 8, and so it becomes 88. And this he charges 25% of profit, and therefore 25% of 88, 10% will be 8.8, another 10% will be 8.8, and 5% will be half of this, that is 4.4, and if you add this you will get it 22. Means if he charges 22 rupees more on the marked price, then he earns 25% of the profit, and therefore for 22 rupees 100 rupees is the marked price. So for additional 2046, what will be the marked price? So it is a direct variation, therefore we multiply these two and divide by the first one. So it will become 2046 multiplied by 100 divided by 22, and this becomes 9300 rupees, and therefore the marked price which is kept by the trader is rupees 9300 rupees. Here is the another question, that average score of class is 60 students in an exam is 43. Average score of students who passed is 52 and average score of students who failed is 16. How many failed in the examination? Friends, here we will use the rule of allegation. So we will write it like this: the average passed student is 52, average failed student, that is 16, and average of the class is 43. Now what we do? We subtract these two, 52 minus 43, that is equal to 9, and then we subtract these two, 43 minus 16, that gives you 27. So the ratio of passing and failures is 27:3. It means it is 3:1. So the total parts will be 4. Out of 3 parts will be passing and 1 part will be failing. So we have to find the failures. So it will be what? 1 by 4 multiplied by 60 is the total number of students. Means out of 60 students, 4 parts are there and out of that 4 parts, 1 part is of failure, so 1/4 into 60, that is equal to 15, and hence 15 students are failed and in examination. Here is the another question. A vessel contains 100 liter of mixture of milk and water in the respective ratio of 22:3. 40 liter of mixture is taken out from the vessel and 4.8 liter of each pure milk and pure water is added to the mixture. By what percentage is the quantity of water in the final mixture less than the quantity of the milk? Friends, here the total quantity of mixture is 100 liter. In the first case, what is happened? 40 liters of mixture is taken out. Now first we will find out the quantity of milk which is left after removing a 40 liter of mixture. So it will be what? 100 liters of mixture is there, and the ratio of milk to water is what? 22:3. It means in all there are 25 parts. In these 25 parts, 22 parts are of milk and 3 parts are of water. So in 100 liters, 22 parts of the milk are there out of 25 parts, from which 40 liters are removed. In 40 liter again 22 parts are of milk and 3 parts are of water, and therefore 40 into 22/25, this much of milk will get removed, plus what is happened? 4.8 liters of milk is added to it, so plus 4.8. So this much of milk will remain in the mixture after removing 40 liters of mixture. So if you solve this, you get it 57.6 liter. Now this is the quantity of milk. Now we will find the quantity of water that is left in the mixture after taking out 40 liters of the mixture. So it will be that water will be equal to, in 100 liters of a mixture, 3 parts out of 25 are of water. From this 40 liters are removed, so 40 liter, in 40 liter 3 parts are of water, again 3/25, and in which again 4.8 liters of water is added. So the water's quantity in a mixture after taking out 40 liters of mixture is this much, and after solving this you get it 12 liters. So this much is milk left, this much is water left, and therefore the difference between these two, milk and water, that difference, that is equal to what? 57.6 minus 12, and that is equal to, it comes to 45.6 liter. So this much is a difference between milk and water in the mixture after taking out the 40 liters of mixture. So the percentage difference will be equal to, percentage difference, that will be equal to how much? 45.6 divided by 57.6 multiplied by 100. So which is equal to 79 and 1/8 of the percent is there, and therefore 79 and 1/8% is the quantity of water in the final mixture less than that the quantity of milk. Here is another question. A and B started a business with initial investments in the respective ratios of 18 is to 7. After 4 months from the start of the business, A invests rupees 2000 more and B invests 7000 more. At the end of the 1 year, if the profit was distributed among them in the ratio of 2 is to 1 respectively, what was the total initial investment with which A and B started the business? Now here let the money invested by A be 18x and that of B is 7x. After 4 months, A invests 2000 rupees more. It means for 4 months he invests 18x and for another remaining 8 months he invests rupees 18x plus 2000. Okay. Similarly, B invests 7x for 4 months and after 4 months he invests rupees 7000 more, that is 7x plus 7000. This he invests for remaining 8 months and he invests also this additional amount for 8 months. So the total investment by A, that will be equal to 18x multiplied by 4 because investing for 4 months plus 18x plus 2000 plus 18x plus 2000. This amount will be invested for 8 months, so multiplied by 8. So this will be his total investment, and if you solve this you get it as 216x plus 16,000. This will be the investment by A. Similarly, the total investment by B will be what? It will be 7x for 4 months, so 7x into 4 plus into bracket 7x plus 7000, that is invested for 8 months, so it will be 7x plus 7000, and this amount is invested for 8 months, so multiplied by 8, and this after solving you get 84x plus 56,000. Now whatever the profit they get, they divide it in the ratio of 2:1. It is given, and when they are dividing the profit in the ratio of 2:1, it means their investment is also in the ratio of 2:1. So take the ratio of the investment, that you will get 216x plus 16,000 divided by 84x plus 5600, and that ratio, so this ratio you get as equal to 2:1, and if you multiply this and solve it, you will get x is equal to 2000. So the value of x is 2000 rupees, and therefore total investment by A and B initially was 18x plus 7x. X will be the common factor, and so you will get 18 plus 7 multiplied by x, and that x is 2000. Multiply by 2000 inside the bracket and add it, and you will get it equal to 50,000. and therefore the initial investment of A and B is rupees 50,000. Next question is the respective ratio between the monthly salaries of Rain and Som is 5:3. Out of her monthly salary, Rain gives 1/6 of rent and one fifth to her mother and 30% as her education loan, and keeps 25% aside for miscellaneous expenditure. Remaining 5,000 she keeps as saving. What is Som's energy? Since their salary is in the ratio of 5:3, we will take that the salary of Rain is 5x and the salary of Som is 3x. Now out of this 5x, she is giving 1/6 as a rent, so 5x into 1/6, that is given as a rent, plus 1/5 to the mother, so 5x plus 1/5 given to the mother, plus 30% to education loan, so 30% means 3/10, so 5x into 3/10 plus 20, sorry, it should be 5x multiplied by 1/5. 25% as miscellaneous expenditure, so 25% means 1/4 of what? 5x. And this amount, if taken out from the salary, what will be there? 5,000 will be kept as the saving, so 5,000 is left, so this should be equal to 5,000. So if you solve this, you get 5x minus 55x divided by 12, which is equal to 5,000. And if you solve this, you will get 12 as a LCM, so 12 5s are 60x, and you will multiply by 12 to this side also, and this will become 60,000, and so you get 5x is equal to 60,000, and therefore x is equal to 12,000 rupees. So it is 12,000 rupees. So x you have got as 12,000 rupees, and now you can find the salary of both Rain as well as Som, but it is asked for Som, so Som's salary will be 3x, that means 12,000 multiplied by 3, and 12 3s are 36, so it will be what? 36,000 rupees will be the salary of Som. Here is the another question. A man takes 2.2 times as long as to row a distance upstream as to row the same distance downstream. If he can row 55 km downstream in 2 hours 30 minutes, what is the speed of the boat in still water? It takes 2 hours 30 minutes, it means 2.5 hours. So for 55 km it takes 2.5 hours. So here speed of boat downstream, that will be equal to what? 55 upon 2.5, and that will be equal to 22 km per hour. and the time taken for the upstream, that is what, 2.2 times, so it will be 2.5 hours, that is for downstream, and 2.2 times, so multiplied by 2.2, so that is equal to 5.5. So this is the time taken for the upstream, and therefore, sorry, this should be speed, because speed is equal to distance upon time, and so the speed downstream will be 55 upon 2.5, which is equal to 22 kilometer per hour, and the time upstream, that is 2.2 times, so it will be 2.5 into 2.2, that is equal to 5.5 hours, and therefore the speed upstream, that will be equal to distance is same, that is 55, and the time taken is 5.5, so which is equal to 10 kilometer per hour, and therefore the speed of a boat in still water, that will be equal to what, it will be 22 plus 10 divided by 2, which is equal to 32 by 2, that is equal to 16 kilometer per hour. So the speed of the boat in still water is 16 kilometer per hour. Friends, you might have enjoyed this video. Then go to thumbs up button and click. Then go to share tab and share with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus and many more. And to get the updates right in your mailbox, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much.